Darksteel Prime 10 here with another Transformers video review, and today I'm very, very happy and excited to bring you the Transformers Beast Hunters Predacons Rising Predacon Darksteel. And if you saw the Predacons Rising movie like I did, you know that Darksteel, Predaking, and Skylynx are the only three Predacons to ever be seen in Transformers Prime. So I'm very happy that I actually have Darksteel now. Now I'm going to talk about later how the Beast mode is pretty accurate to the show, but the robot mode, because this is a repaint of Grimwing, is not 100% accurate, but like I just said, repaint of Grimwing, and I think I'm going to like the colors on this a little more. You can see the new Predacons Rising packaging. You can see him on the side there. Pretty cool pose of the toy. You can see, this actually looks like the Canadian packaging with all the different languages everywhere, so very strange. I don't know, like we usually have different packaging than them over there, but you can see his strength is a 10, intelligence is a 5, speed is a 7, endurance is a 9, rank is a 6, courage is a 6, fire blast is an 8, and skill is a 5. Flip it around the back, we have a nice little bio. It says, Darksteel is ready to annihilate the Autobots in glorious combat. Darksteel... Oh, that's it? Alright, that's it. Then it switches to another language. That is an extremely short bio. See Transformers Prime, Predacons Rising, Beast Hunters... However the order I'm supposed to say that in. You can see he is still pretty much an Ursa Griff. Predacon logo right there. I really like the Predacon logo. But I'm going to get Darksteel out of his packaging, and I'll probably get Grimwing off the shelf just so I can compare the two. Alright guys, so here we have Darksteel in his Ursa Griff mode out of his packaging. Now very quickly, I would like to just look at this thing. When this came with Grimwing, this was called a Blackbeak Grapple Launcher, and this is just called a Grapple Launcher. You can see it's repainted to look like Darksteel, blah blah blah. Here is Darksteel. Now honestly, I was looking at the colors between this and Grimwing, I was comparing them, which I will do. And honestly, it is so hard for me to decide which colors I like more. This one says more darkish and like scary Decepticon, evil Predacon, whereas Grimwing kind of says normal, not gonna beat you up type Predacon, which I even got that feeling before I had Darksteel, before I even knew about Darksteel. I always thought that Grimwing looked like a hero, but here we have Darksteel. So his articulation, I've already run down it with Grimwing, but I'll show you again. His head here will swivel and will kind of go up and down. He's got a beak that will open a lot. And that is just a lot. You have arms here that go forward and back, swivel side to side. They swivel here, and they swivel up here, but it's very, very tight on here. The elbows bend, the wrists swivel, this goes back and forth, the thumb bends. This has a ball joint here, it swivels there, has a double knee, bends there, and has a ball joint and ratchet joint at the foot, but I'm not showing you because the tolerance of the joints on here is very, very tight, very makes me angry, and I was screaming at this thing before I started filming. So, very quickly, here we have Darksteel. We have a Grimwing. So you can see that, like I said, I mean, if you're like me, you're going to see that this guy kind of looks more heroic looking, whereas Darksteel does look a lot more evil. I honestly cannot decide what colors I like more. They just both look so fantastic. For the comparisons of the paint details, you can see just some of the pretty much differences. You got blue instead of orange. You got some silver on this guy, which you do not have on here, which I really like the sparkly green they use and the silver. They don't really use any of that silver shiny stuff on here. But what I do like is how there's so many painted details on Darksteel that there weren't on Grimwing. You can see you have the Cybertronian writing here and here, which he did have in Predacons Rising, and you have the molding for it on Grimwing, but it's just not painted. I don't really think there's anything else that's painted on Grimwing that's painted on... Oh, yeah. Well, this chest piece right here, it's painted on Darksteel. It is not painted on Grimwing. But there's really no differences besides the paint at all. Well, that is the only difference. You can see the wings still have painted, but it's orange now instead of yellow. So, exact same mold, just completely different colors. So I think, since I've already shown you the transformation for Grimwing, so if you need the transformation for Grimwing, go watch the Grimwing review. Oh wait, I forgot to compare the grapple launchers. So I'll just give you a quick wrap around here. You can see how they very much replicate who they come with. He has yellow eyes and just like Grimwing, and he has orange eyes just like him. Blue and gray, their body color is very similar. So I'm gonna cut to these guys in their Predacon modes. to their robot mode. Since I've already shown the transformation for him, it's the exact same transformation. You need the transformation, go watch the review for him. So we're going to go from these guys in their Predacon modes, their robot modes, and again, still can't decide what colors I like more. But I just want to say again that honestly, this looks like an evil guy to me, whereas this guy looks like he would save people. That's what I'm seeing. One thing that I was thinking about when I was editing this video is this figure and the character of Darksteel very much remind me of Dreadwing. The figure, because in his robot mode, he's big, he's bulky, and he has the orange and kind of yellowish and dark blue color scheme, exactly the same as Dreadwing's color scheme looked. And if you saw Predacons Rising, which the picture at the beginning of this video with the picture of Darksteel, his face, not only is it yellow just like Dreadwing's, but the face is, oh my god, the face is the exact, almost the exact same shape as Dreadwing's head. Their heads are shaped exactly the same. I mean, basically, when I look at Darksteel's head in Predacon Rising, what I'm basically seeing is Dreadwing's head. Their heads are basically almost exactly the same, same shape, same face, same color. It's like they have the exact same head. Not the toy, but the actual character. So I'm speculating that Darksteel is Dreadwing brought back to life as a Predacon. That's what I think. Alright, just had to throw that in there. Figured it out, was thinking about while I was editing this review. Alright, back to the review. Now, just a quick thing in case anyone was wondering. Yes, these things on his arm still do slide off. In case you were wondering, I don't know why, no one knows why, but they do. So, that's out of the way. Articulation, I'll run it down on Darksteel again. His head is on a ball joint, and all the joints on here are extremely stiff. The shoulders will go in and out, go forward and back. They swivel here, they bend at the elbow. His wrist swivels, goes back and forth like this, and his thumb swivels back and forth. His hips are on a ball, or, well, not kind of a ball joint, it's like a universal joint. They swivel there, they have a double knee joint. His feet are on ball joints, and they have a ratchet joint. So, yeah, I'll just give you a comparison again, real quickly. You can see that on the chest pieces, this is painted, whereas this is not. You can see on the arm, this is painted, whereas that is not. Other than that, I don't think there's really any other paint details that are painted on Darksteel that aren't on Grimwing. But, yeah. Really wish I could decide which one I like more. I think, alright, I completely forgot I wanted to talk about this. And if you saw Predacons Rising, you know that the Predacon mode for this, for Darksteel, is pretty accurate. It's actually very, very accurate to how he looked in Predacons Rising. The robot mode is, yes, pretty accurate, but there's one thing I wish they would have redone. The head. The head, as much as it's a nice head mold, or head sculpt, it's not what Darksteel looked like in the movie. He had more like a big spiky head, and it did not look like that, so I really wish they would have remolded it. Same with Skylink's, his head in the toy is the head from Skystalker, so unfortunately, since these are reused molds, we didn't get that, we just got repaints, so, you know, whatever. And what I'm very shocked about is you guys know that, like I've been saying, this figure has extremely tight joints, which you would think that Grimwing would be the one with the tight joints and not Darksteel, because you would think there'd be some mold degradation on this guy. But there's absolutely nothing that I can tell, so, yeah. Oop, I just broke his foot. Not broke it, but you know what I mean. You don't know what I mean. But, very, very cool figure. If you had to pick up one, I would recommend picking up Darksteel because he's actually in the show. But, hey, if you like the colors of Grimwing more, or if you want to get both because they look so nice together, which they really do, go ahead and get both. So, yeah, he can still hold his grapple launcher in his hand. He can peg it onto the side of his arm, which is probably how I'll have him. I think on the shelf, I'm going to leave Grimwing in his robot mode, and I'm going to leave Darksteel in his Predacon mode, because that's his more accurate mode, and I think I just like the Predacon mode a little bit more for him. But, orange face is a little ugly. I'm not that big of a fan of the orange face. But, that's really about it, guys. I just knocked over another figure over there. I can't really think of anything else to say, and I am obviously not going to transform him back, because I don't need to. So, Jeez, I can't even bend the heel spur on this guy. So, alright guys, I think that's basically it for this review. Thank you very much for watching. I have more Transformers reviews on the way, actual figures, not just Construct Bots anymore. I've got Skylinks, and I have the Beast Hunters, Ultra Magnus. So, alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.